Back when we first moved to CalBRE Valley, one of the biggest complaints of my wife was finding good places to eat. Having lived most of her adult life in San Francisco and the peninsula, she was spoiled. The choices over there are endless. Fast forward to the year 2022 and now the food landscape of CalBRE Valley has changed. It's not a gastronomic or a culinary hotspot, but at least now we have choices. And today we checked out Oculto. Oculto is a collaboration between Hermanos Verdes and Night Owl. They call it a new restaurant experience with handmade food and cocktails. It's basically a tapas bar. Here are some of the foods we tried. The first one we tried were the oysters. We love oysters and this one did not disappoint. The oysters were just the right size. Not too big, not too small. More importantly, they were fresh. Each oyster was presented sitting on a bed of rock salt and topped with fermented tomatillo salsa and barateri melon. I don't know if I pronounced that right. It was a good order, so we ordered a dozen. Next one to arrive was the house-made chicharrones. This one was a little bit underwhelming for me, primarily because I like my chicharrones with a little bit of meat. The hot sauce and the avocado dip that came with it was nice and very creamy. Overall, we still liked it. Next came the blistered padron peppers. This was a simple dish. Pickled corn vinaigrette with that melon again and heirloom cherry tomatoes. The peppers were lightly seared and charred. Our waitress told us that there was one pepper that would be hot. I was the lucky one that got it. Boy, was it spicy, which was okay because I like spicy. I just didn't expect to get it at the first bite. The dish was very light and refreshing. Next up was the molette. This was basically a piece of toast with black bean paste tomato, cheese, and cilantro. Very simple, yet packs a punch. Next was the papas bravas. Quick side note, my wife makes a typical Spanish brava sauce and the one that she makes is absolutely amazing. So my judgment for this one was already clouded. However, Oculto's version was so unique that I think they ought to come up with a different name altogether for this dish. Here's my rendition of their process. They smashed a whole potato before frying, which gives you the crunch from the fried potato skin and the tenderness from the potato meat. This dish, although fried, was not oily at all. And the sauce certainly very different from the traditional Spanish version. I think the twist was in the cheese. This was hands down my favorite. The next dish my wife actually didn't want to try, but again, our nice waitress told her that you have to try it. It's the pig's ear salad. It had jalapeno, Fresno chili, tahini ranch, dill and chive with thin strips of fried pig's ears. My wife didn't really want to try it, but when she did, she liked it mainly because the greens in the salad was so fresh. The crunchy pig's ears was mainly a crunchy topping for this salad. This was also good and something different. Last of the dishes we ate was the tortas. It was the pork chili verde torta or sandwich. The bread was lightly toasted and stuffed with very tender shredded pork, pickled onion, and very fresh tomatillo. I have to say that this was my second favorite next to the papas bravas. This was so good. We ended lunch with an order of the panna cotta and 2 orders of the chocolate hazelnut budino. I'll just say this, the panna cotta was good. The budino, boy, I'm so glad I ordered 2 because I love chocolate. This one did not disappoint. It was so yummy good. I ate my own serving, not sharing. The warmth of the pudding with the gooiness of the tamarind caramel and the cinnamon whip on top, oh boy, it was heaven in a bowl. So, what did we think about Oculto? We all thought it was fantastic. Food was good. We didn't get to try everything on the menu, but everything that we tried we liked. Being a tapas place, portions were small, so don't be expecting burrito-sized portions. We didn't get to try any of the cocktails as it was a little bit too early. Most likely, when we come back at dinner, that's when we're gonna try it. This way, we also get to try one of their specialties which they don't serve during lunch. It's the Mary's Half Chicken Al Carbon. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. And hey, CalBRE Valley, a happening place.